What's up guys, it's EcBoy and this is Hybrid for Noobs part 3. It's a Synchro Frog deck profile, so just using a couple of engines to make the deck more synchro orientated, give it a few more explosive plays while sacrificing the ability to abuse Treeborn, generate advantage and sack for monarchs consistently. So yeah, go through the main. 3 Undyne, 2 Controller, 2 Swap Frog, 2 Treeborn, 2 Fishborg, 3 Reborn Tengu, 2 Tech Genis Warwolf, 1 Glow Up Bulb, 1 Sangam, 3 Kaius the Shadow Monarch, 2 Chaos Sorcerer. I traded one off yesterday, so I'm stuck with one for now. 1 Gauze, 1 Tragodia, 1 Fader, 2 Effect Veiler for the monsters, then 3 Enemy Controller, 2 Pot of Avarice, 1 for 1 Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, Giant Trunade, Foolish, Allure, and Treacherous Trap Hole. So basically how the deck works is it's more focused on dumping Fishborg than Treeborn, which is why you run triple Undyne. And you know, you're still gonna dump Treeborn a lot of the time. Fishborg, you have 1 for 1 in this build, even though I don't run it in my Formula Monarch deck, because getting Fishborg and Treeborn is really important so you can start doing Synchro Blaze. Then you've got Reborn Tengu, which is really good in Monarchs anyway, because even if you like tribute it for a Kaius and get another Reborn, that's awesome. And yeah, it's basically one of the best cards in the entire deck. It's perfect synchro material, perfect tribute fodder, and it just sort of acts as a linchpin for the rest of the deck. The other non-tuner is Tech Genis Warwolf, and that's a great card as well. You special summon it when a level 4 lower monster is special summoned, and that's really flexible, so it can be like when you special summon a Treeborn or go for a Synchro summon, or even if like your opponent special summons a card, you can get out that Warwolf, or even if you like drop a Gauze or a Fader. Thinking of maybe running a TG Striker as well, just so that you can get more of the search effects off, like if you draw into Warwolf and you can't necessarily make any synchro plays, that it isn't totally dead, and Striker would also go well with the deck. But the most important thing was to not clog the deck with tuners, because originally I was thinking of running stuff like Birdman, but after a while they work well, and sometimes you get like amazing plays, but often you just end up with a field full of tuners and be like, okay, I'm a bit stuck. So yeah, the most important new additions, Tengu and TG Warwolf, they're non-tuners, because you'll be spewing out Formula Synchron every turn. You may be wondering why I'm running 2 Chaos Sorcerer even though I only have 2 lights in the main, but that's because Formula Synchron is light, so you do keep making light monsters for Chaos Sorcerer. Glow Up Bulb goes really well, because like if you get out a Glow Up Bulb and Reborn Tengu, that's like 2 level 5s and a free Tengu. And Hyper Librarian, once it comes out, you'll be making Formula Synchron every turn anyway, so it can just turn into mad pluses. Sangan just gets everything in the deck. It's a really important card in the Synchro version, because you have to get into your key cards early. Kaius is obvious, because it's Kaius. And yeah, the lone battle fader does quite well, and Tragodia and Gauze just as good as ever. 2 Pot of Avarice is also important because of the Reborn Tengus. Like, if 2 of your Tengus get destroyed and you have 1 left on the field, and you go Pot of Avarice to put them back into the deck, it feels so good to do that. And Tengu fuels Avarice, and yeah, it's pretty much never dead in this version. Like in the regular Formula Monarch, I only run 1, because it does just sit there for a while and it's not very active, but in this one It does do a lot better. And I still run Treacherous Trap Hole in this one because it is still a beast of a card. It's won me a few games just by itself. Just being able to pop 2 is really good. So yeah, that's it. Please subscribe and like and whatever, comment. So yeah, this is part 3.